What do you make of the decision by the Florida Panthers to Tom Rose out, and it's Dale Tallon in?
Are you sure you want to ask me this question?
Well, briefly, I heard the other night. I'm like, okay, let it go on Sunday, but now there's actually news here. They've turned the keys back over to Dale.
It should never have happened in the first place.
Okay,
you know where you.
Did they recognize the mistake? And is this the right decision?
But listen,
100%. So we give them credit for that, right?
Yes, give them credit because here's what happened. You take a coach from the American Hockey League, and Tom Rose is a nice guy. Come on, this isn't Tom Rose's fault. I don't think. I don't know how much he worked the back doors, but I hope
they didn't put him in
just a minute. They put him in.
Succeed.
They take him as a head coach in the minors and put him as associate GM. And everybody talked about at the draft that he was going to be the GM. And that he also wanted to coach. That was the word. That was out there. I heard this 3-4 months ago. Then it happens. Dale's bumped up. They wouldn't admit he was bumped up. They said he was a promotion, which was all BS. We all knew it was BS, but they kept continually denying it right up until the trade deadline it was being denied. Now Dale is back in charge. Good move. Good on them. Now go out and hire a good coach, and let's hope they've got good players there. So let's hope it turns around finally for them. And they have a 103-point season. They dismantle the team, dismantle management. It didn't make any sense from day one. I'm glad it's fixed. Good on them. I hope it works out.
Listen, and it's
I may ask for my pass back next year.
So some of these younger, successful guys come in, managerial roles, and they find out it's a little tougher.
Oh.
It's a little tougher. And you know what the toughest part is? Getting respect from other people in the industry when you haven't really paid your dues.
Nick, you know what else happens along with what you said? Is owners come in and they find out that sports isn't quite like
their businesses.
Their businesses they ran. And all of them, every owner in the NHL.
That's right.
Typically are unbelievably successful businessmen. Vinny Viola, successful businessman. No doubt about it. But turning and making a successful NHL team, sports franchise.
With their analytics, by the way, right?
I'm sorry. It's just not the same. Look, Vinny Viola, I understand why he loves analytics because it's a big part of his business. His business. This is hockey. It's different. And it's tough. It's tough to win.
Yeah, but you said it. Good on them for recognizing it and
good
fixing
on them.
it
They
a
had
little
no
bit.
choice. The fans
they
were
did.
No, they didn't.
Yes,
they had no chance. The fans were going. There's 10,000, 11,000 loyal fans in Florida. They were going ballistic. They had no choice.
Billionaires always have choices.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you. Their choice would have been, maybe we should sell the team.
Well,
because
no one said it would have been a smart choice.
So Tom Rowe, I feel bad because he was interim head coach as well as the general manager. So I don't know whether he couldn't concentrate. But he couldn't concentrate on one or the other.
No, because so he loses both.
And then he loses both. So what do they do as the head coach?
Well, you know who I'm hearing that's a real top candidate for the job.
Gerard?
No, I'm hearing it's Jimmy Montgomery, Denver University.
He got his pilot's license, didn't he?
Yeah,
Gerard.
Yeah, exactly. I hear Jimmy Montgomery, Denver University is a top candidate. They just won a national championship.
I know.
I'll tell you who's another hot.
The only thing about that is you got to pay money. Guys aren't leaving the college jobs.
No, I know that.
Just to get their foot in the door.
No, Haxel was this similar situation.
He set the bar.
But the other thing is, the other guy that's a top name is Quinney at BU. His name is out there. Quinn is a potential. I hear his name in Buffalo. If there's a change, I hear his name in Florida.
Just because you pronounce it two different ways doesn't mean you're going to be right.
Quinn.
What does Dale do with Yager?
He comes back.
I hope not.
Yeah.
That's the least of their worries.
No, it's not.
No, it's not the least.
Get everything else. You got to get everything else settled.
No, it's not the least of it.
So Yager doesn't come back or does come back. That changes everything.
I don't think it's the least of their worries.
Change everything. It just changes the dynamic of a room. That's what it does.
You're going to have your third different coach in less than a year.
Yeah, they don't play though.
They
don't play.
Well,
they don't play. They don't take one shift, coaches.
And I'll tell you what, you've got
that's changed.
You've got a group of kids there: Barkov, Huberdeau, Ekblad, Trocheck. You got a group of kids that are. This is a crossroads, a real crossroads for these kids. Bukestad, look, last year you talk to people and watching Bukestad, it's going to be an excellent number two centerman. Okay, this year he gets. I don't know. I looked the one time he had 2 or 3 goals this year. Really injured. There's a crossroads with these kids whether they're going to really take off or drop off.
The head coach is their most important thing.